Ciao and welcome back. Today I have to get some photos taken for a document. So I thought I would just start the camera and film how I typically do my makeup when I have at least 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to get my hair out of my face and get started. So I've already done my skincare and I did the same exact thing that I did in my previous video, which is my everyday skincare routine. And if you haven't watched it, I will put a link to the video somewhere here on the screen. And now I'm going to start my makeup with concealer. It is currently summer here in Florida and it's so hot that I've rarely been wearing foundation. I am using the Well People Bio Correct Concealer in the shade Light. This shade is not the perfect concealer shade for me, but it looks very natural in person, so I like it. It makes me look more well rested. Since I'm not using foundation, I'm going to apply it under my eyes, around my nose, a little bit on my chin, and also on my eyelids. As long as I set this concealer with powder, it makes a really good eye primer for eye makeup, for powder, eyeshadows, and such. I like to dab a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, on the areas where I apply cream or liquid makeup to gently remove any excess product. And I'm going to set my concealer with a powder because I don't want it to move, and because it's so hot outside I really need the powder to mattify my skin, and I'm going to use the RMS Beauty Unpowder. The unpowder is excellent for all skin types because it absorbs excess oil, but it does not leave the skin looking cakey. It has a smooth, velvety finish. I'm using the translucent one, but it also comes in a tinted version. Moving on to eyebrows, I'm using my favorite eyebrow product. Finally, I found it. It's called Long Last Brows and it's by 100% Pure. It's like the Anastasia pomade, but it's made with natural ingredients only, and it comes in very good shades, including this one called Medium Brown, which is perfect for brunettes with ashy hair tones. I'm also using the 100% Pure Brow Brush. I just brush up the hairs. I fill any empty spots with light feathery strokes, and then I use the spoolie side of the brush to blend the product, and then I do it again until I'm happy with how my eyebrows look. So when I'm happy with the way that I fill them out, then I use a brow gel. The brow gel I am using is also by 100% Pure. It's called Green Tea Brow Builder. I use the shade Medium Brown as well. I always make sure to remove any excess product from the spoolie before applying it because it comes out with a little too much product on the applicator. And then I start with the tail of the brow first, which needs more pigment, and then I move to the start of the brow at the center, so I can have a nice even application. When I don't have time to do my brows, when I don't have 10 minutes to do my makeup, I just use this brow builder to kind of fix them in place and disguise the empty spots. Moving on to some more face makeup, I'm using a powder bronzer. And I like this bronzer because I love the color of this bronzer, and I like that it has just a little sheen to it. It's not shimmery or glittery, it's just a nice sheen. It makes the skin look more luminous. I'm applying it on the sides of my face, from the temples to the cheek area. And I'm not trying to do any sculpting really, it's just to add warmth to my face. I also bring it down to the neck to make everything look more even. Making sure to go on the center of my neck and then the sides, so everything looks continuous and even. On my eyes, I am using the Wise Grace eyeshadow. And I'm applying it with the Wise crease brush, which is synthetic but applies powders nicely. And I just like to use this one to do a little bit of contour and to add a soft shadow. Kind of a lifting motion. I'm also applying it along my lower lash line using the Wise Definition brush, which is like a pencil brush. And now I'm going to line my eyes with an eyeshadow. I'm using the Wayne Goss brush number 8 for lining my eyes. It is the perfect brush for lining the eyes. It's so tiny and compact and picks up the powders beautifully. You deposit them evenly. It's just a really good brush. The eyeshadow I'm using is by Honest Beauty, and to do this I just basically align the brush flat against the lash line and trace along. It's more forgiving than liquid or pencil liner or gel liner, so give it a try if you have a hard time with eyeliner in general. I like that these eyeshadows stay on all day long. They're really long lasting and pigmented. I'm gonna apply also a tiny bit on the outer corner of my lower lash line. And I'm going to use another eyeshadow palette from Honest. It's called Truly Warm Sable Brown eyeshadow trio, and I'm going to use the lighter shade. I'm just adding another medium brown shade in the crease for a little extra dimension. Now I'm going to apply a generous coat of mascara. I'm using the Wise one. On my lips, I'm applying the Henne Organics lip tint in the color Bare. It's the perfect nude for me. It's a sheer peachy pink. It's so moisturizing and softening, conditioning. I'm also going to use a lip liner to define my lips. This one is from Jane Iredale. The shade is Nutmeg. I always make sure to fill the corners. Where my lips tend to lack pigmentation. Finally, I'm going to add a little Champagne Rosé Luminizer. Ain't that the prettiest name? I'm applying it on my cheekbones. On my nose and on my Cupid's bow. And I'm going to curl my lashes one more time because the mascara has just dried. And yeah, it looks so much nicer after I curl. So that's it for today's makeup. I am ready to get my pictures taken
and I hope you liked the video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. You can find a list of all the products I used in the description box below this video, so make sure to check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.
Ciao, see you next time.